So here we are, welcome back to the channel. I'm on round 3 of the RTR League race and sprint race event, 3 races tonight. First race with Daytona International Speedway at the Tribal, the Nissan GT3, and we've got 20 laps around here, so yeah, looking forward to this one. So on pole we've got Kevin, followed by Jake, Valkyrie and myself, Tom in P5, Talia P6, Fiver in P7, and Mag in P8. See the top 6 awkward by 400ths of a second, so extremely close around here. Banger in P9, Saute in 10th, Slam 11th, Petrol 12th, Tempo 13th, and Captain Slowly 14th. So it's lights out and away we go for the first race of the sprint race event. Get a decent start, all grid starts on sprint race events. So we took it in nicely, going Valkyrie in P3 there. Then this is all going to be about slipstream and bump draft. And we've got 20 laps on here, so yeah, this one is going to be really close. You can see it's really sketchy as well. As we're following Valkyrie. As Valkyrie goes high, we go low, and as we come back on the track, see behind, it catches Tom out a little bit. We can have a look on board with Tom as we go high. Just catches Tom there, and that knocks on a series of events, and you can see Petrol now coming behind. Tom dropping back a few places. Petrol looking to rejoin. And we get a little look tap there and sends Tom round, and that's on lap 3, so that's pretty much game over now for Tom. Not much you can do now on lap 3, especially when you're by yourself. You need to have a group to race with, like this group we see now. Towards the back, the middle of the field, you've got Dreamcatcher, Captain Slowly, Slam all involved, Old Banger. And this is what it's all about, great racing, working together to try and help each other move forward. As we're still in this chain, and you can see as Valkyrie goes high in P3 there, as he comes back down again, just catches us, and we have to come off the accelerator now. Now that is really sketchy when you're racing at 180 odd miles an hour. Talk about sweaty palms. But Valkyrie losing a bit of momentum. He's dropping back slowly now, just behind Rever. And we took in 3rd place. And you've got to be so gentle with the steering around this, and it's flat out all the way. You've got to be so gentle. As you can see, the top 6 now slightly breaking away. It makes such a massive difference when you are helping each other along, bumping each other along. You can see Valkyrie in P7 just losing ground now after that little incident. So on lap 10, we're on board with Kevin the leader. As you can see, after Tom's 3rd lap incident, we've actually caught Tom up now. So Tom's ahead of the pack. Ahead of the leading pack, should I say. And Tom's getting pushed along to see if he can make any more places up, if he can catch anyone up in front of him. But this is what I'm talking about, working together. So you've got Talia, Valkyrie and Ray Mag there in one group, throwing each other along nicely. And behind that we've got Captain Slowly and Saute doing exactly the same thing. Then we've got Tempo and Dreamcatcher as well. And if you look behind there, we've got Slammer on his own, and Slammer's going to be losing around about, I reckon, 10 mile an hour difference. As you can see, Tom actually getting blue flagged to get out of the way. Tom actually now, we've caught up with our Banger, and this is, I love this, this is absolutely brilliant. So we're on board with our Banger. You can see Tom now ahead of the leading train, look at that, all coming through. And that's the difference with the slipstream, look at that. That's a brilliant angle, I love that. And Tom leading the leading group, and our Banger tucking him behind. You see a bit of an incident, and that's Kevin. Kevin's gone from the lead. And we're going to have a look at that from on board with ourselves. We've got Jake just in front. You can see, we can't really see what's going on much there, but Kevin goes, oh god, it's so tight. It's a little bit high on board of Jake. You can see it's a little bit high, exactly the same thing. As it comes down, just catches the front right of Jake, and nothing you can do in that situation when you're doing 180 miles an hour. So Kevin from the lead has the spin out, and we've got Jake now in P1, and we took in nicely in P2, just managing to stay in that slipstream as well. I thought we'd lost it, but just managing to stay in there. And this is the last lap of the race, so we're planning to make a move, but there's nothing we can do, because what's happening now is Tom is actually towing Jake along, so every time we pull out the slipstream we're just losing speed, so there's nothing we can do. So Jake is going to cross the line in 1st place, and we're going to finish in P2 after a sweaty race. And a bit further down the grid, Dreamcatcher and Tempo as a run to the line. Dreamcatcher close to like it, just whipping Tempo to the post, just about. Well, Jake takes the win. We finish 500ths behind him. We've got Petrol in P3 with a great result. Rever in P4 with the fastest lap. followed by Talia, Valkyrie, Raymag, and Dreamcatcher. Tempo P9, followed by Sorte, Captain Slowly, Kevin, Slammer, Tom, and Albanga. What a crazy race that was. So, on to race 2. We're at Goodwood in the Honda NSX GR2 car. We've got 18 laps around this circuit, and we're on racing soft tyres again. So we start the race, so we finished the first one, so we're starting in P2, we've got Jake in P1. So lights out and away we go for the second race of the sprint race event. And we're going to tuck up behind Jake quite nicely. In this course, yeah, not done much practice at all in this course, literally jumped on this night to have a quick go before the race. But yeah, it can be quite brutal. There's no runoff area whatsoever, so if you go slightly wide, you're in the grass, there's no way you can come back. So definitely going to be some casualties in this race. As we're tucking in nicely now into settling into second place behind Jake. So we're going to look at Tom's start. So Tom starting from the back of the green has an absolutely awesome start. Would have made 4th place at the start. Look, make that 5 up to P10. Now he's following Kevin. You can see sometimes it's always best to hold back. Yeah, we're losing a lot more people. Kevin, the Reva's there as well. Got Sorte in front. Apologies for the lag. Don't know why it's so laggy, but yeah. Tom after that, what, 4 corners? Up into P5 on the first lap, so an awesome start. On board with Talia on lap 3, sorry, lap 2. Takes the wrong line to right-hander, and exactly what I'm talking about, onto the grass, and that's it, game over. There's no way getting back after that. Come to lap 3, on board with Tom in P4, and actually now up into P3, so what an amazing start for Tom onto podium position. On board with Valkyrie, again onto the grass, and there's nothing you can do, run slightly wide, and that's it, losing so many positions. Valkyrie down to P9 at the minute. So on board with Raymag, chasing Tom for that podium, goes a little bit deep into the corner, which gives Slammer now the opportunity to go down the inside into this really tight chicane. And I thought this would be an absolute nightmare, to be honest, but this GR2 car, this Honda, is a really nice car to drive around this track. And I felt really confident. You see now we're about 2 seconds behind Jake at the minute. So it took us a little bit to settle down, but we didn't want to make any silly mistakes. We need some solid points for the championship. So as the race went on, we got a lot more confident with this car and pushing the track limits as much as we can without actually going off. So on lap 4, we're on board with Italia, going down the inside of Rainmaker. Gets a good one at that first corner. A bit further on, we've got Tom actually doing a bit of grass cutting, having an eventful night. Nice rejoin, Tom. Look at that, Italia just avoiding him. It takes 2 positions, so Italia now up into P4 as he goes for that 3rd place from Slammer. A little bit of a tap, and that sends him wide, so losing a couple of positions there. So at the beginning, start of the race, sorry, we're on lap 9 now, and you can see we've caught that gap up to Jake. From 2 seconds, we're looking around about 8/10 of a second at the minute. So we're keeping Jake honest, and like I said, we're feeling a lot more confident as the race goes on. And this has to be the move of the race. So I'm board with Tom and Kevin going either side of Raymag. Look at that, what a move. Let's have a look from Kevin's point of view. Tom goes to the right, Kevin takes the 2 wheels on the grass. Look at that, absolutely brilliant side-by-side action. What a move. And Tom and Kevin still racing down into this double apex right-hander. There's a nice Raymag going a little bit deep there. So Tom actually now up into 3rd place with Kevin behind. So Raymag and then Slammer it was who's going wide. So on lap 15 of 18, you can see Jake and myself actually caught up with the back marker. So again, we're still keeping Jake honest. Didn't really lose too much time on that back marker, but we're closing up now to around about, I think, 4 or 5/10 of a second. If that, to be honest, it's looking even closer. So yeah, looking very confident. They're trying to force Jake into a mistake, but yeah, on lap 16 this happened. Broke a little bit too early, hit the curb, put an accelerator, and around we go. What an absolute idiot. So yeah, all that hard work for nothing. But luckily we had a decent gap to Tom, so we managed to keep on to 2nd place. But yeah, threw away that potential kind of last lap battle. It would have been nice. So on board with Kevin, you can see he tries to go down the inside of Tom, outbrakes himself slightly, and that's exactly what I'm about again. Goes onto the grass, and it's game over for Kevin with 2 laps to go. And that's it. Jake comes through the final chicane to take the win, second win of the night. So Jake having a great night so far. And we're going to come across the line and take P2. So we'll take it after that silly mistake, but a bit frustrating that we made that mistake. Could have been a nice race to challenge for the win, but Jake takes the win, second one of the night. We finished in second. We've got Tom in third, a great podium from the back of the grid. Slammer, followed by Raymag, Kevin, Valkyrie, and Petulant P8. Talia P9, followed by Reva, Allbanger, Catcher Slowly, Sorte, Tempo, and Dreamcatcher. So the last race of the night is at Lago Maggiore West End Reverse. We're in the Corvette C7 14 and we've got 40 laps around here, and we're on sports soft tyres this time, so not racing soft, sports soft tyres. So third race as usual, it's a reverse grid, so we start second from last as we finish second in the second race. We've got Jake behind and Tom just in front. And this car is an absolute nightmare to drive, not a nice car to drive at all. We're running on counter steering this one because it just wants to kill you at every opportunity. Let's come to this tight left-hander. Never raced this track before, and this is why these sprint events are always so fun, because we don't get hardly any practice, maybe 1 lap or 2 maximum really, just to see. We're going to test for a feel for the car and the track itself. So we're going down the inside there of Slammer up into P7 after a couple of corners, so Jake just in front as well making moves. We know we've got to try and keep up with Jake as much as we can. So on board with Jake in P5, we're on lap 2, because we're on the outside of Valkyrie, so the nice move gets good drive up that hill. And behind, we're going to try and follow through, so we've done the inside, the capture slowly, get on the curb. And now we're up into P6, so working through the field nicely. We're on lap 3. See Valkyrie just in front of us, coming down to this tight left-hander. We're going to make a move down the inside, so that's top 5 now for us on lap 3. We're trying to hunt down Jake if we can. With Jake looking strong in front as he goes down the inside of Reva to take P3, I think that is, yeah. So Jake now in a podium position, looking good. So coming towards the end of lap 4, we're behind Reva. Now we're going to take that 4th place now off Reva. So up into P4, so not a bad start so far. We're going to make sure we don't make any silly mistakes. Easily done with this car. We're on lap 5 on board with Italia. We've got Jake in front. Kevin goes a little bit deep. See as Jake cuts through. Yeah, Italia gets a bit of a wobble on and ends up hitting the back of Jake, which puts him wide onto the grass. Jake now running in 6th place. So coming towards the end of lap 5, you can see we're just behind Kevin. Kevin there, nice little drift. Keeps his foot planted, but we take up 2nd place now from Kevin, with Mark just in front. So making good progress at the minute. As Reva serves his penalty, we're on board with Slammer. The Slammer up into P4 and looking to get down the inside of Kevin. Puts his foot down, they both light them wheels up. Slammer now taking 3rd place in the podium position, so Slammer looking strong in this race. As we set the fastest lap of the race on lap 8, and now we're right on the back of Italia, and you can see he actually picks up a half-second penalty by cutting that 1st corner. So as long as we stick close to him, it's only half a second, so you're not going to lose that much time. So on board with Reva in P4, minus double left-hander at the end, just loses control. It's such a shame to in a strong position in P4. But a lot later, you can see we're right behind Italia. He's going to serve that half-second penalty, which then puts us down the inside, coming to this really tight hairpin. So we'll take the lead on lap 9 from the back of the grid. But it's going to be hard to try and keep this lead as Italia looking very strong around here. Just comes this really horrible hairpin. We get a bit of a wobble on there, and that, just a little bit of a wobble makes us delay the throttle ever so slightly. So Italia gets a nice run down the inside. We're going to try and come back if we can. We brake as late as we can. We're full on the brakes there, but these sport soft tyres just don't want to stop. So we settle for 2nd place on lap 11. The final lap of the race, you can see Italia has actually got another half-second penalty. So we're going to try and get as close as we can to him, but yeah, we're only losing half a second there, so you're not losing that much time. We're closing and closing, but it's not quite close enough. We don't want to outbrake ourselves. We've got Slammer right behind us as well, so Slammer having a strong race in 3rd place at the minute. It looks like we're going to be settling for 2nd place. There's only 2 corners left. Double left-hander. The first one, and there's not much we can do for this one. So Tally's going to come across to take the first win of the season on race 3. And we're going to finish in P2. So Talia takes the win. Where we finished in 2nd place, half second behind. We've got Slammer in 3rd, great podium. Jake in 4th, followed by Kevin, Rever, Tom, and Petrol in P8. Got Raymag in P9, followed by Valkyrie, Old Banger, and Captain Slowly. What does that do in terms of the championship? Well, we actually extend our lead to Valkyrie. He's 1 point now ahead of Jake in 3rd place. Got Tally in 4th with his first win, Tom in 5th, followed by Kevin in P6. And I think you'll agree that was a crazy night of racing. And if you like that, like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all on the next one. Laters.